Now it's kinda hard to see, but when this plays, I want you to find and pay attention to this man. Before I explain anything, the question I want you to ask yourself is that if you were there, at what point, if at all, would you have jumped in? As you can see now, there's like a gravitational pull to that spot. But at the start, homie was trying to wave people down. Before a minute, he just had to go it alone. Though he was first, it took Dude in the Blue jumping in to turn his madness into a movement. And this isn't to shame anyone, by the way. It's a dangerous situation, so I understand having your reservations. The point of this is for anyone who has a goal or a dream, especially if it involves creative, artistic endeavor of any kind. This next clip was taken at a music festival in 2009. Pulled this thing from the ancient scrolls, ain't it? This one starts just the same as the last one. Dude with an idea going it alone. And a bunch of people clearly seeing him, probably thinking he's a Looney Tune. Now, rather than just watching, as an observer, how do you feel in your chest about this right now? You really got to notice that to get the benefit here. And really be honest, there's no judgment. For a lot of us, if we're honest, like, we don't know what's happening here. Is he drunk? I don't know. But what's this? Player 2 enters the fray. How do you feel now? Again, zero judgment of you. But look at him now having fun together. For a lot of people, that will have changed it from a skeptical to a more playful vibe. Maybe not ready to join in, but at least not irritated by it. Now, I had to jump ahead because they do that alone for a grip, just while everyone sits and watches. But then, now really honestly notice again. How do you feel about it now? That the three of them are doing this kind of as a group. Because the second guy validated what at first would have been a lone crazy guy. The second guy establishes it as a trend. But here comes some more. And watch all the heads turn. Now just take a mental guess as to how far you think this goes. Got it? And how do you honestly feel about it now? The reason I really want you to notice that is because that feeling normally goes unnoticed. It's what we call dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. And while it's a useful ingredient in survival, it's tantamount to poison when it comes to creativity. Again, this is not to shame the people who were just watching at the start. It's to make clear that for a time, dancing alone is a normal step in becoming a pioneer. Because everybody wants to get to this by completely bypassing this. But it's when you're dancing alone that you find your rhythm. That's where you build your comfort zone. This video is to save you the time of trying to avoid this. It's a fool's errand, because even if you succeed, all you do is rob yourself. Do not let the noise of other people's opinion drown out your own inner voice. And in the beginning especially, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. That's Steve Jobs.